Surf, sun, and sand. Great food, a Ferris wheel, rides, games, and fun, fun, fun. That's what's in store for you at the Misquamicut Fall Festival, September 17th, 18th, and 19th at Misquamicut State Beach. Entertainment all weekend long features local and national acts. The Misquamicut Fall Festival is a family-friendly event with carnival rides, magic shows, karate demos, arts and crafts, a food truck rodeo, chainsaw wood carving, and so much more. Go to MisquamiCutFestival.org for more information.
Hello, everybody. I promised we'd be back, and here we are. My name is Ben Barber. I am your host for all of these Misquamicut Fall Fest previews. Misquamicut Fall Fest obviously is coming up, the biggest party to end the summer on the beach, September 17th, 18th, and 19th. That's this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Friday from 5 to 11, Saturday from 11 to 11, and Sunday from 11 to 5. There's going to be wonderful music. There's a classic car show on Sunday. There's fantastic vendors. Obviously, the rides from Rockwell Amusements. Want to quickly cover and say thank you to some of our sponsors. Yale New Haven Health, Westerly Hospital, huge sponsor. Thank you so much. 102.3 The Wolf. You can check out Barry Goudreau's interview with Pat Cole, I believe, later today on 102.3 The Wolf. The Pleasant View Inn, who is instrumental in helping all of these artists come to Westerly and stay. So thank you so much to them. And, of course, Rockwell Amusements for providing all of the wonderful rides. Today, actually, it's one in the afternoon. I've lost all sense of time. We're talking to somebody that I think is probably local people are probably going to be the most excited that this name is on the card for this weekend. This man I have met several times. I've gotten to interview several times now. He has a tremendous following in the area. He's a fantastic human being. Bosse Posse, where are you at? I know that you guys are going to show up on Saturday night at 6 p.m. to support this man. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Nick Bosse.
How you doing, brother?
Good. How are you?
I'm great. And I just wanted to make a slight fix. It's actually 4. We were just told we were supposed to play from. It was originally 6 p.m., but I think they moved us to 4 p.m.
All right.
We're talking with Caswell, but I'll double check with you again after. I just don't want to confuse anybody.
Well, then that's entirely possible that's my mistake. Let me find the thing. Because I made the graphics and I probably messed up. 4 p.m.
Yeah, originally.
4 p.m.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, it is 4 p.m. All right.
It's 4 p.m.
Make sure.
Nick, I don't know what I'm doing. You want to host this show?
Hey, I'm no better, man.
Let me pull that graphic up so that we can show people exactly when it is. 4 p.m. Nick Bosse, and you will be joined by your band.
Yes.
The Northern Roots?
Northern Roots will be with me. We are very excited to play the Fall Fest for sure. We're definitely going to have some powerhouse songs to play. We got some new originals we're going to be playing for everybody and some stuff that's going to be on my new record. And we're definitely looking forward to playing Fall Fest in Misquamicut.
Awesome. I got to see you the last time I saw you in person was at the Washington County Fair.
Yep.
I got to you were on one of the stages there, the side stage there, and you were fantastic. It's always a pleasure to see you live.
Thank you.
And so I just want to say congratulations on all your success. You have a single that came out in the last year or so that's doing incredibly well right now on Spotify.
Yeah, I released a song, What Happened to Country, in January. And I think it's almost 190,000 Spotify streams right now. I'm hoping to keep going with that. And then I've got a CD coming out soon. I'm going to hopefully has the same amount of momentum and gets me as many streams. I'm just trying to get my music out there as best I can and get people to listen to it.
How are you feeling about all the love coming your way? It's well deserved, and but I mean, your community really is supporting it, and they're digging what you're into, what you're doing.
All I can really say is that I am just beyond appreciative of all the love and support that I get from the people in my community and the people just outside my community that have been coming in closer, and I've been, reaching more people farther and farther away from home, and the support and love and honestly just overall kindness. I like to talk to people when I play my gigs and take the time, and I think that they like that I do that as well. So I just try to be as personable as I can, and I just try to show as many people as in the small amount of time I get in between, breaks and stuff like that, or in between sets, just to see as many people as I can, talk to them. And I hope I can show my appreciation to as many people as possible, because I really do appreciate everybody supporting me and listening to my music and coming out to my gigs and requesting original songs. And it means a lot, especially to a songwriter.
Yeah, I saw you a couple years ago. It was right before COVID. I was we had like a big family outing, and everybody went to the Rathskeller in Charlestown, and you were playing inside. It was like February 2020, and it was awesome even then to see people like chanting for original songs.
That's the greatest feeling.
Yeah,
it's the greatest feeling in the world.
What would you say are your some of your inspirations, your musical inspirations, like when you're writing?
When I'm writing my songs, it's different because it's all over the place. I've written so many songs I've never even showed to people just because they're, maybe a little different than what I'm trying to push out. But just a song will come to me, and it doesn't matter what it. I try to put a country spin on most of everything I write, but sometimes it's like, no, you just wrote a blues song. It's not a country song. It's a blues song. And I'll just sit on it. So once in a while I'll play it, but I draw off a lot of inspiration from, Johnny Cash. I draw a lot of inspiration from because he was able to write multi-genre songs and songs in tons of different genres. He wrote and recorded over 1,200 songs of all different types. Guys like Ray Charles and Willie Nelson. I love Ray Charles, and he's more of blues and jazz, but he could do anything from gospel to country singing with Willie Nelson. And guys like that are extremely versatile with their writing, and the musical composition when they write. It's an inspiration, and it's also a challenge because it's easy to fall into one realm and just stay where you're comfortable. But when you have to just jump outside your comfort zone a little bit, like those guys did on the regular, that's what I like. That is the challenge sometimes of writing something that's not, necessarily country, or I'll write something just exactly how it feels and then countrify it. Yeah.
I think that's great. Can you tell us a little bit about your band?
So right now I have a band that's pretty much based out of southeastern Connecticut and Rhode Island. We play country music and bluegrass music and southern rock. Right now our full-time band members, we have Don Barnes on lead guitar. Incredible guitarist, been playing since he was a little kid with his dad. I have my drummer is my good friend John Spalding. He and I actually started the Northern Roots portion of the band together back in 2013-14, and he's the only remaining member of the original band, because we actually lost half our band back in 2019, just to family and life, and we rebuilt, and it's better than ever. John plays drums, backup vocals, and mandolin for the band, but he's extremely well-rounded musician. Our lead fiddle player, his name is Thomas Pritchard, and he's actually a school teacher, teaches music in Rhode Island and I believe Mass. Rob Briggs is our upright bass player. Brian Straub plays pedal steel for us. Then my friend Schwan Liu, he plays banjo and harmonica for us. So it's a pretty cool band as far as all the instruments that we incorporate. We definitely try to keep a country vibe, but we play southern rock and we play bluegrass music and folk music, and sometimes just plain old classic rock. We like a lot of different types of music, but we just try to keep everything steeped in country. It's just where our hearts lie.
It's an interesting time because never before in the history of music could you have a song that has 200,000, approaching 200,000 plays, and be on the precipice of releasing this album, etc., and still be able to be here in your hometown right now. Will you, this is like, are you gonna leave us for Nashville soon, Nick? Like,
I don't know if I'll be leaving for Nashville anytime soon. My plan is to just keep building the following that I have in this area, and to just keep traveling a little farther away from home each time. I'm actually going to be playing in Texas the end of October. I have a gig in Lavernia, Texas. I'm playing in New Hampshire and Maine next year. I'm just trying to play as much as I can and increase my fan base, but in a more personable way than just on the internet. I'm trying to get out and meet people. I really like meeting people and talking to new people that come out to see just some good live music, and they end up meeting me and they follow me, and those are the kind of people that stick with you, and they'll listen to your songs, they'll buy your music, and support you because they met you, and it's a real relation. Not say relationship, but it is.
Yeah, no, it is.
It's a relationship that you have with your fans, and it's more real to them. I've had so many people come up to me and say, I just like coming out because you'll come out and talk to us and hang out with us and stuff, because there's so much attitudes when people get big that they don't care about the people who made them. Like people that came out to see you, supported you, bought your music, take time for those people, because if you take time for them, you'll have them as a fan forever.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just be real with them, and just take that extra. And it doesn't take much time just to go say hi to somebody, remember their name, remember the songs that they like, talk to them for a second. And it just goes so far with people, just trying to stay personable and try to stay humble. And you said earlier, about what do I think about the love, and just the deepest appreciation. And I just try to stay humble every day and thank God for all the great people that I have that are in my life, following my music and supporting my music.
Awesome. Can you tell us when the album is? Do you have a date yet?
I don't have a specific date yet. Yeah, we've had so many setbacks due to COVID and just family things, and it's everything's been set back. Scheduling is hard, especially with the amount of playing that I've been doing and having a full-time job, and it gets to be a lot. But I'm hoping to have this record out before Thanksgiving.
Oh wow, okay, that's quicker than I thought.
Yeah. No, I've been finally able to get on it now, so been working weekly on it.
That's awesome. What is, obviously that's what's next, but what are you? Have you played Fallfest yet, or Springfest?
I've played Springfest before, solo, but never with my band.
Yeah.
So I'm very excited to introduce the band to this festival. It's going to be a lot of fun.
That's awesome. You're wonderful solo, but all of those, when you were listing off the bandmates earlier, like the amount of the fiddle and the mandolin and the steel guitar, like it adds so much to it. And have you seen? So we got a view of the stage this year, because you played at Springfest, so you remember the stage. It's the stage this year is like 2 or 3 times bigger.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's like it's the seafood festival stage. So it's
nice.
So it's big, and it has the roof on it, and
that's awesome. Yeah, a couple of years ago, I think I saw that stage before. That's a pretty cool. I'm looking forward to that. Honestly, I'll play in a dirt parking lot. Doesn't bother me.
You played on the back of a wagon, didn't you? On a trailer.
Yeah, last year during the quarantine, when everybody was home, I loaded up the band on a 30-foot flatbed trailer, and we pulled it all around North Stonington. We played country music for close to 7 hours that day, just driving around. So that was definitely an experience.
How was this will be my last question. How was getting through quarantine? Because you did a lot of that, right? So like you did that, and you were doing for a while you were like the main act, doing some live streams from the Phoenix in Connecticut, and things of that nature. You played a lot of the virtual festivals. What was it like? You're in the middle of, so at the beginning of 2020, you're in the middle of this growing period where people are starting to, for a year or two now. At that point, you were building a following and building a following and building a following, and then like COVID really must have felt at first like it was putting some bricks on that momentum, like
Oh yeah.
just a brick
Oh,
wall. But now here we are on, knock on wood, approaching the other side of it. And you're playing more festivals, you're traveling to different states around the country, further away. You have approaching 200,000 plays on a single. How did you do that? How did you go from a certain level to continue to grow during this difficult time?
I'll be honest with you. I really only did a few of the virtual shows.
I was very lucky to be the person doing those with you then.
Thank you. Yeah, that was they were fun. I just sometimes with doing those kinds of things, for me, live entertainment, live performing is something that can't be replicated through a screen.
Yep.
It's extremely hard to read people, and I play with more vigor and more passion when I can see the result of my music on the people who are watching me. And it was a lot. It was a very tough time not playing. So I just did everything I could. I would go in my backyard, and I live in a small development. I would set up music and I would just play, and people would stop along the side of the road, or because my backyard faces another house, they'd stop on that road, and they would just listen. Like I said, I did load my band up on a trailer, but there's been so many times where we've just done things like I've gone down, to a boat launch somewhere here in town, or played at a friend's house. I started hosting outdoor bluegrass jams at my friend's farm, and we just have people come down and play just to keep it going, because not being able to play was almost, it was terrible for me. And I know it was so terrible for so many other musicians that rely. I was thankful that I still had my day job, but so many of my friends that were musicians that weren't making money, it was, it was a very depressing time, as they weren't being able to do what they loved or be able to provide for themselves. But for me, it was just this, I only really stopped for a couple months last year. And that was when the thickest of it. When we came out into the springtime, as soon as it was warm enough to be able to stand outside, I was doing stuff. Yeah. And it may not have been hired by a restaurant or a venue to come play. I would just go out and play in front of places just because I was bored, and I needed the release of that music and seeing some people to listen to it, and take my band. Just the other night on last Tuesday, we were supposed to have band practice, and I had only two of my band members show up because everybody was busy. So I said, "Oh, let's go outside." Second we stepped outside, I said, we got all acoustic instruments. Let's walk around the neighborhood and see if there's anybody outside we can play for. And we just walked around the whole neighborhood about 8:30 at night, and we ended up walking in front of some friends' houses, and it was the lady's birthday, so we sang happy birthday to her and did a little concert in front of her house, and we just kept walking. It's just, I don't know. Music is so mysterious and strange to me, even still as a musician, and knowing what I know, I still, I chase it. I chase every little experience I can when it comes to music. I play anywhere I can. I'll do any venue. I'll anything I can do to grow and learn. And that's why I think I did so well within the past years, is rebuilding, because I just said yes to everything. I played everything, and I met people, and I just tried to never stop.
To take nothing away from your talent as a singer and songwriter, because I think that's immense. Your passion and love for what you do, and for music in general, and for the connection that you have with the people that you are performing for, and almost with, is I think that's I think that those are the things that are going to someday make everybody that comes to Fall Fest go, holy crap, we had Nick Bosse back in 2021. That's amazing. So I think, continued success, and we wish you the best of luck, and we can't wait to see you Saturday at 4.
Thank you, brother. I'm so excited to play.
Awesome. Anything you want to, where can people find nickbossymusic.com, I believe?
It's nickbosse.com, nickbosse.com. I just revamped my whole website. It's a lot more user-friendly. I have all my dates where I'm playing, myself, my band, my duo, my trio. I have pretty action-packed September coming up here and October. But yeah, if you want to check me out on nickbosse.com, also follow me on Spotify. If you use Spotify, I stream my music on Spotify, iTunes, Pandora, and Apple Music. I'm even on iHeartRadio and Napster, so
nice.
You still use those.
Absolutely. Yeah. I definitely have Napster, but there's no way that I'm ever going to pay for it.
Right.
All right. Thanks, Nick. Good to see you, and we'll see you this weekend.
Thank you, brother. God bless.
You too. All right, guys. Once again, you can check out Nick Bosse and the Northern Roots Saturday at 4 p.m. at Fallfest. We are going to be back tonight at 7 p.m., and we're going to give away some more free tickets at 7 p.m. So make sure that you check that out. Thank you so much, and we'll see you at the beach.
Surf, sun, and sand. Great food, a Ferris wheel, rides, games, and fun, fun, fun. That's what's in store for you at the Mesquamaket Fall Festival, September 17th, 18th, and 19th at Mesquamaket State Beach. Entertainment all weekend long features local and national acts. The Mesquamaket Fall Festival is a family-friendly event with carnival rides, magic shows, karate demos, arts and crafts, a food truck rodeo, chainsaw wood carving, and so much more. Go to MesquamaKetFestival.org for more information.